they want us to identify which of the following four equations could represent this graph. In order to figure this out, we need to put each of these into y-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. That means all the y's will be on the left-hand side of the equation, and all the x's and the constants should move to the right-hand side of the equation. So let's try to make those movements. This is a y. It needs to move this way, so we'll use inverse operations to do that. I am going to go ahead and put a 1 with it so that you realize right here you are subtracting 3 minus 1. Now, the x and the -4 need to move this way because they need to go to the right-hand side of the equation. So we'll be minusing this 2x and adding this 4. We're using opposites, okay? So we're minusing the 2x and adding the 4. Now, we're going to eliminate all of the exact opposites. This y moved, this 4 moved, and this 2x moved. Now, everything that's left we need to combine. So we have a 3y minus 1y, which is just y. And then over here, we just have negative 2x plus 4. There was nothing over there to combine those with. Great. So to check if this is the correct answer, all we need to do is start by checking that y-intercept. This equation would cross the y-axis at 4. That is not where this is supposed to cross. It's supposed to cross at 2. So we can see that this is not the correct answer choice, and we can move on to the next one. We'll do that same process for this one. The y needs to move this way, and then the constants and the x's need to move this way. So we'll start by moving that y. We'll plus the y here, and we'll plus here, and these are both 1s. This one will mark out. All right, so next we're going to take and move this x. We'll minus this 1x here and here. And then we'll add this 2 here and here. These mark out because they're moving to the other side. So focus on what you have left here. We have this, this, and this that we need to combine. So 1y and 1y make 2y. 3x minus 1x makes 2x. And then 2 and 2 make 4. We're not quite done with this one. We do still need to divide everything by 2, leaving us with y equals 1x plus 2. All right, so let's check the slope and y-intercept for this one. The slope here is an understood 1. If you make it look like a fraction, that would be 1 over 1. And the b value here is a 2. We'll start by checking the easiest thing, which is the b value. Does it cross at 2 like the graph does? Yes, it does. Then we'll need to check the slope. This slope says to go up 1 and right 1 from this starting point. So from this starting point, if we go up 1 and right 1, are we on the same line? Yes, we are. So this one is going to be your correct answer choice. So very quickly, I'm just going to show you that the other ones do not work, but B should be the correct answer choice here. So for this one, your 2y is going to stay, but you're going to minus this x and minus this 1. You're going to end up with 2y equals negative x plus 5. And you'll need to put a 1 here just so that you don't get confused because we have to divide everything by 2. And sometimes it's confusing if you don't have the 1, you don't understand what you're dividing by 2 there. So you get y equals negative half x plus 5 over 2, which is 2.5. This one definitely does not have the correct b value. It should be just a 2, not a 2.5. And then that final one here, again, we're just trying to prove it's not the right answer. Typically, I would move these in a different direction, but if I just move this y this way, it will become a positive y, and then I can just flip the whole thing around. So y equals 3x minus 2 is the easiest way to move this one. We're going to check that y-intercept. This one says it crosses at negative 2. It's supposed to be positive 2, so it's definitely not the correct answer choice. So again, the answer choice that works is answer choice B.